My name is Joe, and in today's pick a card reading, we're going to be doing messages from your spiritual team. So as you can see, we have three beautiful, lovely piles. For pile number 1, we have this eagle stone. Let's see if I can hold it. The angle y'all can see. I don't know exactly what kind of crystal it's made from, but isn't he cute? He's so cute. So tiny. Alright, so it's the eagle stone for pile number 1. Oops. For pile number 2, we have my lovely dragon head. I believe this is mahogany obsidian. I could be wrong, but he's amazing. I love him. I love dragons. Alright, and then for pile number 3, we have this cute guy. He's so adorable. Green aventurine turtle. Isn't he so cute? Okay, so go ahead and pause, meditate if you need to. Timestamps will be listed down below, and I will see you guys at your pile. Hello, pile number 1. If you were drawn to the cute little eagle stone, this message is for you from your spiritual team. Let's get to it. As usual, we're going to start with the tarot, and then we're going to work our way into oracle. Messages from pile number 1 spiritual team. What messages does pile 1 spiritual team have for them? What messages does pile number 1 spiritual team have for them? Got a few under there. Okay, oh, nice. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Can I get one more? Alright, awesome. Alright, so back of the deck, we have the Hermit card. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. Okay, so starting off the reading with the Ten of Autumn, which is the Ten of Pentacles. Take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones. Making wise investments or planning for retirement. Honoring family traditions. Okay, we have the Justice card. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Princess of Summer, which is the Page of Cups. Okay, gentle, sensitive, kind, and inexperienced. A new relationship or emotional experience. Invitations to social events. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. 10 of Spring, which is the 10 of Wands. Ask for help from others. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. And then last but not least, we have the 7 of Summer, which is the 7 of Cups. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. Alright. Okay. I want to say with the Hermit being back of the deck energy, we have 2 10s. I see progression coming in. And the progression is going to come when you take time to kind of get to the nitty-gritty of things. I see cycles coming to a completion and you overcoming those cycles. When we say cycles, you know, guys, we're in multiple types of cycles all at once. So keep that in mind. There's different, you know, we're constantly, life keeps moving and our journey doesn't end. So, you know, we're constantly in cycles, right? That are coming and going. We finish a cycle, we start a new cycle. But you guys are wrapping up a cycle. Now, some of you are learning how to delegate tasks and learn how to, I want to say, like, not take on so much responsibility. For others, yeah, this could be like within your own household for some of you. I do see a higher perspective with the eagle, with the combination of you guys choosing the eagle stone and then this hermit card. I feel like that there is a better understanding. Oh, and then you have the temperance right underneath that. Yeah, this is going to bring balance. You got justice with justice here too as well. There's energy that's being balancing out, that's balancing itself out. The hermit. Yeah, there's like a need to go within and better understand yourself into why, like maybe why do you take on so much. It could be a conditioning, it could be a way of like, you needing to like maybe reprogram yourself, like your conscious, your brain, reprogramming it into, like maybe you grew up thinking like, oh, I have to be the responsible one because no one else is, as an example. Always, this is a general reading, so only apply what resonates for you guys, leave the rest. Or, take the analogies that I use or examples that I use may not always resonate for your specific experience, but the message still applies, right? So there's a need to really, truly get deep and understand. And then when you understand, you're going to see the bigger picture of everything. You're going to learn. And when you learn, you're going to start making the right moves that are going to lead you. So some of you are, some of you have been focused on, or need to focus on work, finances. It does say honoring family traditions. And for some of you, you may have, maybe you've kind of gone astray and not been, I don't know, for everyone, to each their own. Everyone's got different values and different traditions. So maybe you haven't been that committed towards those. And it's making you feel type of way. There is a sense of procrastination here. There may be something that you've been putting off, and understanding why you've been putting it off. Maybe there's a fear, an underlining of fear underneath it that you don't understand of yourself just yet. And once you go within and take time to like really dissect and understand why you're doing the moves that you're doing, you'll see how sometimes you think you're in control of things and you're really not that much in control, right? That does happen. There may be a time of social gatherings. This could even be with family. I'm hearing be mindful of what you speak. We will be entering pretty soon. Mercury will be going retrograde pretty soon, so we're kind of in the shadow phase at the time that I'm recording this. But this is a timeless pick a card reading. So either way, whether or not Mercury is in retrograde at the time you're watching this, the message will still apply. So I'm hearing like double-edged sword. So, your words could either uplift or really tear apart somebody. Yeah, I'm also getting like, with the, like, if you're feeling overburdened in your physical, or you're feeling exhausted, that double-edged sword can work both ways. You can either, like, when you're exhausted and you're not feeling your best, you can say some pretty nasty things that end up hurting somebody, or you could use the other side of the sword and communicate, saying, I'm overburdened, I'm overwhelmed, I need some help, I need you to step in and help do this for me, speak up. There could be also a message about needing some time off, needing a break. some of you have been overwhelmed on which way to go and what decision to make. And I feel like with the win-win in the end, there for some of you, if you've been hesitant on which direction to go in when it comes to to a project or a career field or something that you're wanting to invest in, it doesn't matter which way you go because it all leads to success at the end anyway. So just pick one. It's going to be a win-win no matter which situation you choose. Some of you may also be upgrading some of your spiritual abilities. Some of you are going, okay, so some of you may even have been isolated up until this point, and you're going to be invited to social gatherings, so a time to come out of isolation. Some of you have been committed to your spiritual growth, and you're going to you're going to receive the benefits of that. Alright, so let's get some more information on... not more information. Look at more messages from your spiritual team, what they want you to know. Dang. Okay. Alright. These came flying out. Alright, so we have shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. Yeah, I did mention, understanding why, like if you're dealing with the procrastination, understanding, it doesn't even have to be just the procrastination. If there's something that you've been like avoiding, going within and figuring out what is the underlying cause of that. You find out that there's usually a fear of some kind, and then once you can acknowledge that there is a fear of some kind, you can start looking for information to understanding how you can, how can you overcome that fear, right? So we have crown chakra. Pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. Okay. So yes, you're going to be guided to the right messages, the right information that you need. So, be curious. When those ideas come up, get curious about those ideas. Elaborate a little bit further. I can't speak for everyone, but I can speak for myself. And I know that there's going to be a group of people that will relate, because there always will be somebody that doesn't relate. I cannot really speak for those people. But if you are the type of person that has narratives in your head where you can actually have a full-blown conversation with yourself, because that was kind of new news in the recent years that I've learned that not everybody has that narrative in their head. So people think outside of themselves. Well, for those that think for themselves is within themselves, I'm sure it works differently for those that obviously it does, right? Because it's the opposite. But I can only speak for myself. So whenever I get an idea, usually those are guided messages. Those are messages that, so like, our spiritual team is kind of like a parent, so to speak. Obviously they're not our parents, but like they act like guides. Like parents are not supposed to give you the answers. They're just supposed to be like, hey, this is, they teach you, this is how it's done, and then they watch you do it. They can't go in and fix the things around. They can only support you and guide you and then cheer you on. Like they can't do the things for you. You're not gonna get better at things if you have someone doing them for you, right? So it's like they kind of sprinkle these ideas into your mind. So apply the same message if you don't have a narrative in your head. Okay, so like I don't know exactly how y'all experience that, but you may see things, and then that's where you get the, I don't know. I don't know how. I can't. I'll play the message to how it resonates for you. But my thing is that you're going to get ideas, and I want you to be more curious on those ideas. Like, that's interesting. But what if, or ask yourself questions that lead to deeper understanding of that. You know what I'm saying? Break that thought down. Get more curious. You're gonna get deeper and deeper into the topic, and that's going to lead to a better understanding, maybe an understanding of how you feel about how you think of a situation, your own opinion. It's just a deeper knowledge of yourself, right? So be more curious, be more open, and when you get ideas, go after them. Maybe even do a little bit of research. Okay, this is downloads that you are receiving, especially with that being the crown chakra. All right, so we have clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. Okay, so cleansing your energy. Some of you need to do an energetic cleanse. You could do this with incense. You could do this with crystals. You can do this with a spiritual bath. You could do this with a shower. You can do this with an egg cleanse. There's multiple ways of doing that. Even with sound healing, there's multiple ways of cleansing your space. So this is another message of you needing to cleanse yourself. You know, you could be a sensitive being that absorbs energies around you. You could be a transmuter, so you could be absorbing the energies in your space, or you could be an empath, someone who absorbs energies. But the thing is that you're not supposed to keep them for yourself. You're supposed to transmute them so that you can. Or so not really, like, I don't think, no, unless you're a transmuter, then yeah. But like if you're an empath, then that's your sign of like you're not in the right area, you're not in the right environment for you. So protect your energy needs to be protected at this time. Okay, some of you could be going through an awakening, some of you could be elevating in your spiritual, you could be ascending spiritually, and so therefore you're becoming more sensitive. And then that's where you constantly making sure that you stay cleansed and clean will help with that ascension and help with those feelings of the ascension process that you're going through. Okay, so then we have crystals. The energy of crystals support you and helps you with your present situation. So I did mention that you could use crystals to cleanse your space as well. Alright, so back of the deck we have Power Animal. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. Okay, so some of you are connected to the animal kingdom. Your animal totem guide is guiding you and helping you. So maybe some of you that's why you were attracted to the eagle. Maybe some of you are, the eagle is your spiritual your spirit guide. Doesn't have to be for everybody. Maybe you're just connected to birds. Whatever animal that you feel most drawn to, that is more than likely your animal guide. And animal guides could either be there for like your whole life, or like this was your favorite animal since you were a child, or this could be an animal that's coming in during this time to help you. More information, more messages from Pile 1 spiritual team. What messages does Pile number 1 spiritual team have for them? Messages from Pile 1 spiritual team. Okay, so we have writers group. Create or join a writers group to gain inspiration, friendship, and support. Some of you could be fellow writers or into writing, maybe join a book club. You're not saying it has to be like writing a book. You could just be into writing poetry or just different ways of, I don't know what are different ways of writing besides in a book or in poetry. Feel free to what's the word? I'm having a brain fart. Feel free to educate me some more. Besides just poetry and book writing, maybe short story writing. Just yeah, different ways of being creative with words. You'll be surprised where that rabbit hole will bring you down. Okay, so then another thing is motivation. Pray for guidance as to how to increase your enthusiasm and focus on this project. So maybe some of you are, yeah, with the 7 of, someone's procrastinating a project or an idea. Maybe there's a reason behind that. Get to the nitty gritty of that procrastination. Why you're procrastinating on a project or an idea. Maybe you've been holding on to an idea. Maybe some of you have been holding on to writing a book, and you think, oh well, maybe I don't feel educated enough, or maybe I'm not an expert, or I don't know. What do you say to yourself when you know, maybe there's self-doubt. Where does that self-doubt stem from? And overcoming that self-doubt so then you can actually liberate yourself from that and then move forward into doing the things that you want to do. Okay? Your motivation's hindered for some reason. So focus on why. Is, you know, maybe it's something physical where you need to exercise and just get some blood pumping through your body, and you know, there's so many things that we don't understand or fully don't understand unless we educate ourselves. Knowledge really is power, and the more you know, the more you're able to grow and understand yourself and the world around you. What other messages does pile number 1's spiritual team have for them? Okay, so we have open your heart to love. The more you open your heart and pour your love into your creations, the greater their life force energy. And you may be closed off. You may be closed off, and that is keeping you in this like kind of stuck cycle. Or this overburdened cycle. And then back of the deck energy, this is interesting. We have sensitivity. Didn't I say that some of you guys could be sensitive at this time? Or you guys could just be sensitive souls. Your sensitive feelings are your muse and inspiration for your creativity. So, which one do I want to use first? I guess I'll do this one because it's already in my hand. Alright, so, additional messages from Pile 1 Spiritual Team. What other messages does Pile 1 Spiritual Team have for them? What other messages? Messages from Pile 1 Spiritual Team. We have partnership. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. Yeah, you know, even with the writers group, it did say create or join a writers group to gain inspiration, friendship, and support. That doesn't mean that necessarily you're going to, you know, for some of you, you will greatly benefit by joining a writer's group. Not everybody here it wants to pursue in writing, right? So for those that don't want to pursue in writing, join a group of something that you are interested in. You will gain friendship, you will gain resources and help and support from those people. Okay, you do have that page of cups, which did mention um, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Okay, so you could be meeting other, if you're a sensitive soul, I believe a portion of you in this group have picked this pile are. You're going to meet another sensitive soul, and you're going to be able to support each other and help each other out. So maybe some of you have been closed off from making friends or joining a community, and you're being called to do that. Okay, pile number 1. What other messages does their spiritual team have for them? Pile number 1. What messages does their spiritual team have for pile number 1? Okay, we have pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and in your future. That kind of goes along with that 10 of Pentacles that you had. The 10 of Autumn, that's also the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you are being, your spiritual team is telling you to save for a rainy day. Maybe they're trying to hint to you that maybe something is going to happen in the future, and so this way, if you start now, you can prevent scarcity or anxiety or stress in the future. Okay? Pile number 1. What other messages does pile number 1 spiritual team have for them? Oops. Okay, so we have let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Yeah, maybe you guys are procrastinating because you feel like you're not deserving of such. Get to the nitty-gritty and understanding why you feel you're undeserving of such. Maybe it's a conditioning. Maybe someone told you that, and that's, that's a lie. Everyone deserves peace and happiness. And understand that some people project what they feel about themselves onto others because they can't bear that pain themselves. Okay, so we have windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life's purpose, health, and charitable work. I love that. So yeah, I mean, you know, that's another thing. Invest this extra money or this extra abundance that you get. Invest in it. Put some aside, um, and whatever means and ways that you receive it in, and how you can, you know, let's say you have an abundance, you receive an abundance of food, as an example. Just using food as an example, because abundance doesn't always have to mean money. Because it even says arriving in many different forms. So maybe at one point you receive an abundance of food. Let's say like you get, like a friend gives you a basket of big ass basket of peaches or tomatoes, or oh, I had an overabundance of within my garden. Here's some food for you. Maybe it's too much for you. Find ways where you can preserve that for the future. You know, canning, dehydrating, finding different ways where you can save that, preserve it for the future, as an example. That's just one example. You know, you could receive actual money, preserving or putting a portion of some of it to the side instead of spending it. You get what I'm saying, Pile one. Okay. Alright, so back of the deck for this deck, we do have Quiet Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself, and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. I just love it when Spirit speaks the same message through multiple cards. Oh my god, I just love it. I love it. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna elaborate more further on that. I kind of was saying that earlier, so let's just go to the next deck and find out some more information. What more what other messages does Pile 1 spiritual team have for them? Alright. I had a feeling this was gonna come up. I had a feeling. I was surprised it didn't come in the other. I think it did come in one of the cards, but we have ask. Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your requests. You're stressed, you got worries, give them to your spiritual team, give them to your guides. They're going to handle them the way they know they best can for you and others within the situation. So, you know, you stressed out, they're like, we got you. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. See, even I'm receiving messages while I'm giving messages. Okay, so sorry, I saw something and that was just something for me. Yeah, I love Spirit. I love how Spirit magically, it feels like magic to me, communicates to us in multiple different ways. Alright, so any other messages for my pile number 1 from their spiritual team? Any other messages? I'll take one more. I know you're in there. I know you're there. See, I told you. Alright, so we have heart chakra. I remember we did have, I'm kind of not surprised that this came out because it did say open up your heart. So, you know, you could be healing the heart chakra at this time. That could be a thing right now. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart, and as we stand by with the perfect protection, and guidance. So yeah, some of you could Could even be meeting somebody and, you know, because you wrapped up a cycle, you learned a lesson. Someone new is coming into your life. That's a possibility for some of you, not everybody. Let go of your past. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want or need it, and it's now gone. Alright, and then there's nothing to worry about. You're safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to you and through you. It gave you, like I said, pray to your spiritual team and give your worries to them. You know, for some of you, you may have some financial worries. Pray that you can overcome those financial worries. Maybe they'll provide you gifts or provide you people that will help you, you know, further your career or further your projects or further, you know, you into making, you know, and like when we pray or ask for help, we hope that they're gonna just, you know, give us the winning lottery ticket number, and that's not how it's gonna work. Sometimes it can come in those forms where, you know, you get an unexpected paycheck from something that was owed to you that you didn't know about. But in other circumstances, it can be motivation, the motivation you were lacking to move forward, or the lack of enthusiasm, or having a clear understanding of what you need to do next and going for it. Those are things that we take for granted, that are actually blessings in disguise that we're not really aware of all the time. So yeah, take that in mind. Okay, pile number 1. Alright, so back of the deck energy for this deck, we do have new partner. You guys got horses again, so maybe some of you horses are your animal guide. Alright, a chance meaning is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as the catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Didn't I say earlier in the reading that with the Page of Cups showing up in the reading, it did mention a new compassionate friend that you can give your concerns to or you can talk to. It could even be like your spiritual team coming in, you know, through physical form, where you can like, they can be there for you to listen. I mean, I feel like they're there for you all the time, but like they're gonna send someone that's just right for you. And you know, it could be a forever friend, but it could also be a friend that comes in for a season and then leaves. You know, so enjoy them while they're there, always, and appreciate their presence when they come. Because maybe at one point you were closed off, and now you're finally opening up to that, or you're being encouraged to open to that. Okay, so we're going to have, I'm going to use my last final deck for final messages for you guys. I want you to think of a situation that is bothering you, and we're going to get advice or answers for you from your spiritual team through this last final deck. Okay? Finalizing the reading. Alright? So focus on the situation that you have concerns about. Keep focus on it while I shuffle. And let's get some answers for you, pile number 1. So let's get some guidance, love, some guidance or support for pile number 1, situation on their mind. Guidance, support, messages from pile number 1, situation on their mind. Alright, so for some of you, the answer is no. We have perfect timing. Let's get one more answer. Oh, we got two. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. We have some contradictory answers. This is interesting. Alright. This could be that muddled thinking that's getting in the way. Depending on your guys' questions and your situation, you're gonna know what message is right for you. But we have perfect timing and not the right time. Okay. Keep in mind this is a general reading and everybody is thinking about different things and going through different things. So, yeah. And then we have opportunity. So for some of you, so, take a look at the cards. Which one you feel most drawn towards is going to be your answer. If you were asking a yes or no question, I would obviously say no is probably your answer. This one's contradicting each other. We have perfect timing and not the right time. So that's really interesting. Back of the deck energy is let go, which you did have as a message somewhere. I can't remember. But there is opportunities of abundance, which we did mention earlier. There were opportunities of abundance coming in. So there's new opportunities coming to you. This is interesting. I feel like the perfect timing. Some of you are right where you're at, where you need to be at in your journey. Some of you may have been wondering, am I in the right, worried about time constraints. Everything is acting accordingly as it needs to for you. Pile number one. You may be wondering if you need to move forward with something, and that's where that not the right time is, because maybe there's something you're missing out. Maybe there's something you're overlooking and not seeing, because you do have that Seven of Cups. It did mention procrastination, but there's illusions. You could be it's kind of like when you're shopping and you got 5 different salesmen trying to be no, look at this item, no, look at this, and look at this next thing, and you don't know where to put your money in and put your investment towards. So as an example, it's probably not the best example, but bear with me. But you are where you're supposed to be at. Give it some time before moving forward. There may be some answers that you need that are still in the works of coming to you, but there is opportunities that are going to present themselves to you, and you need to be open for them. There are some things in the past you need to let go of, and we already discussed that. So I'm going to end your reading here. I hope you guys have a beautiful morning and or night whenever you guys are watching this. If you enjoyed the reading, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me tap into your energies even better and provide more accurate readings for you. Oops, totally bumped into you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Until next time. Bye. Hello. For those that picked pile number 2, the dragon headstone, this message is for you from your spiritual team. Let's go ahead and put that to the side. As usual, we're going to start with the tarot, and then we're going to work our way into the oracle that I have put aside. Alright. So, tapping me into the collective of pile number 2. What messages does your spiritual team have for you? Hope you guys are having a beautiful morning or night whenever you guys are tuning into this reading. 2. What messages does your spiritual team have for you, pile number 2? Okay, starting off with the reading, we have the Prince of Spring, which is the Page of Wands, followed by Release, Seven of Winter, 10 of Winter, that's 7 of Swords and 10 of Swords. Okay. Not able to do. I'm not sure if I'm not able to shuffle that way. Let's do this way. Alright, can I get one more card, Spirit, for pile number 2? What messages? Alright. 3 of Swords. Interesting. Back of deck, we have the 9 of Summer, which is the 9 of Cups. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Okay, I'm pretty sure you're like, yeah, I highly doubt that. Yeah, okay, interesting. Alright, sorry, I had to pause you guys for a moment because I don't know if y'all heard my child in the background going, no! Right when I was reading, the messages on this card, wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, and a magical time of life, you probably were feeling how they felt, honestly, well, how he felt, because considering all these other cards that are showing up in the reading, you're probably like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, no, I don't feel fulfilled, or I don't feel my dreams are coming true. Yeah, he accidentally got hurt. He's okay. He's doing fine. It's kind of, I feel like that's a metaphor for what you guys are gonna be going through or are going through. I see, okay, you guys did pick the dragon, okay? Now, the message of the dragon can be a lot of different things for, based off on the cultures and history of the meaning of dragons, slay your dragons, slay your demons. Another thing is also, dragons protect as well, depending on where, what you believe in and, where you're getting your sources of information from and how you feel about it, right? So, you did pick the obsidian, which it is mahogany, obsidian, sorry, yeah, nonetheless, obsidian is a stone of protection. It absorbs negative energy, and it protects you from negative energy, evil eye. So, there's a reason why you're drawn to it. Either you're here to slay a dragon of your own, or you're here to be protected by this beautiful beast. Alright, so I do feel like that this group is going through some not so fun stuff with someone in their life. I'm going to go ahead and read the cards. Alright, so we have the Prince of Spring, which is the Page of Wands, like I mentioned before. Someone who's charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless. Alright, immediate action. A challenge you can successfully manage. A passionate relationship. Okay, so this is a reading. This is what your spiritual team wants you to know. Okay, so this message is in regards of a relationship or a need to take upon action or a combination of both. Okay, all right. So we have the Death card. I believe this is the Death card. It's release. Yeah. Release, let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities, time to move on. Alright, and then in the center of the reading we have the Seven of Winter, which is the Seven of Swords. We have a lot of blue. I don't know if you noticed that the border of these cards are all blue. Blue is about truth. Blue is communication, trust. Okay. There is a better choice. Not seeing things clearly. Running away from the truth. Dang, that's crazy. I just brought up that the fact that the color blue represents that. Alright, interesting. Oops, doodles. Alright, 10 of Winter. Something coming to an end. This is a 10. 10 is the wrapping up a cycle. Alright. The resolution of difficulties. A way to lift it off your shoulders. The end of an addiction or codependency. Yeah, the Seven of Winter also, is, Winter in this deck is the Swords. So Seven of Swords, someone, this is running away from the truth, not seeing things clearly, someone deceiving you of some kind. Maybe you are in a codependent relationship with someone and you are not seeing things clearly for what they are because you have this, codependency issue. And you need to release these people and this way of seeing or believing, codependency. Look into it, better understand it if you don't understand it in a psychological matter. But it's a strong core belief that you're not enough unless you have someone in your life. In general, very generalized terms. But we have the Three of Winter. This is the Three of Swords. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. Yeah, someone was deceptive of you, and you're probably having a hard time letting go. Oops, sorry. With the Nine of Cups as back to the deck, they want you to go towards your dreams. They want you to be emotionally fulfilled. So maybe this person doesn't really, you have someone in your life that doesn't, maybe, I'm hearing like rains on your parade. So like maybe, sometimes you're in a good mood and they kind of just shit all over it. Make you, I'm hearing Debbie Downer. Sorry. For those of you that are named Debbie. But yeah. Negative Nancy. Sorry, Nancy's. But that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. You need to let go. Or there's an ending that needs to take place, or you need to do it. Like, it's not going to happen. Like, if you're waiting for this person to leave because you just don't have the strength, or you feel like you don't have the strength to leave, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Why would, let's say if you are in a codependent relationship or an unbalanced relationship, why would you expect them to leave or take the initiative to leave if you're giving everything that they want? Like, that makes no sense. In order for them to leave, you gotta stop giving them what they've been getting and what they're looking for, so then they could go elsewhere to look for it. You get what I'm saying? Like, why do you think they say to starve a narcissist? By gray rocking, right? By gray rocking them, by being as boring as possible and not feeding into their bullshit, because that's what they're trying to get, right? So if you're not feeding them that energy no more, they're gonna go look for it for the next source, and then they, you know what I'm saying? Then they leave. But there's also, I'm not saying that if you're in a relationship with a narcissist, gray rocking, going no contact, would be the best bet for you. But it's like, yeah, I was gonna say something, but now my brain just went completely blank. So yeah, like that was the message. I was gonna say, if you it's empowering when you choose to leave a situation. It's like a form of you taking back your power when you decide on your terms that you're ending the relationship or you're leaving. you're cutting ties. You're severing that tie with that person. You know what I mean? So let me see. I already forgot. I'm trying to remember which order I did these cards in the last reading. Alright. Yeah, they want you to do this quickly. You will come out of it. You'll manage to get through it. So it's gonna. I'm hearing like a queen. Wait a minute, queen sweep. I don't know why I can't talk. Clean sweep. All right. Okay. So another thing is if you're, let's say you're not in a relationship, how are you deceiving yourself? In what ways are you deceiving yourself? In what ways are you not seeing the truth? Maybe you're not seeing the truth of your abilities. Maybe you're not seeing that you're capable of doing something that you wish to do or create, and you need to release or let go of that belief. Okay? And this could also be telling you to go full force into it, you know? So take the message as it resonates for you and your situation, pile number 2. But we're going to get some more information. I keep saying more information, but I mean to say more messages. So more messages from your spiritual team. What messages does pile 2's spiritual team have for them? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got the right amount that I wanted. Thank you. I love that. Alright, so we have solar plexus chakra. It is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. Yeah, remember I was talking about taking back your power? So, yeah, letting go of certain whether this is walking away from someone that hurts you, or and taking back your power by leaving, cutting ties and leaving this person, or if this is a belief system that you believe that you're not capable or you're not enough or you can't do something, and cutting ties with that that belief system and letting it go. All right, that is empowering for you. Okay, we have vegetarian and vegan. So maybe the person you're with is a vegetarian or vegan. Maybe you're a vegetarian or vegan. Maybe you've been thinking about going vegan or vegetarian. Fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. Maybe this is a message to eat more vegetables and consume, so you're getting your minerals, you're getting your vitamins that you're not getting by not eating. Okay, and then we have workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. Yeah, some of you are meant to be teachers. Some of you are also meant to be, you know, you may find out that taking a seminar or a little workshop, you know, whatever it, you know, taking on a coaching seminar, something that you might find that to your benefits, or that could even also be something that you're meant to be doing. If you've been thinking about this or been on the fence of these things, these are your this is your spiritual team communicating with you, like, yes, please do it, like, go for it. They're encouraging you. If these are things that you've been thinking about or been on the fence about, start doing it. Okay, all right, and then we have power animal. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. So some of you are connected to animals. And they're helping you and working with you through this phase in your journey. So whatever animal you feel really connected to could be what's working with you, or even like your animal totem, animals that you've been drawn towards your whole life, like oh, I don't know. Say horses have been your favorite animal since you were a little kid. That could be an animal that's working with you. I mean, we do have a horse there, but that's nonetheless. It could be any animal. I mean, we even have a bear in here. Bears are also talk about power and strength, taking back power. Let's see if there's any other animals. Oh, we got a peacock right here. And we got a rabbit. Oh, that's interesting. Like almost every card has an animal. Except for... Give me 1 second. Okay, so continuing where I left off. Sorry for the brief interruption. Alright, back of the deck energy, we have base chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. So be a little bit more positive about your situation, your thoughts, your goals, your dreams. Poor little, it's kind of like, it's giving me, I'm seeing like a picture of like a plant. You water it, right? You give it love and nurturing. So do the same thing for your thoughts and your, you know, if you have a pessimistic way of seeing life, or, you know, because of due to life experiences, try to find the silver lining within the situation. Pull out any weeds that hinder your growth or hinder your way of seeing or thinking about things. Does the experience suck? Yes. What did you learn from the experience? Focus on that, because you don't gain. Every experience that you have is a gain, no matter what it is, even if it's a setback. Now you know. Even when you try new foods, now you know you don't like that. Now you know you don't like the texture of that, or you can't handle that. You wouldn't have known if you never tried it. As an example, you know, so speak life into your future, into your life. Pour water, nurture your future. Nurture yourself, nurture your future. Did I say nurture? I don't even know. I'm getting tongue-tied already. Alright, pile number 2. More messages from your spiritual team. What other messages does pile 2 spiritual team have for them? Oh, dang, of course I had a ball. Alright, can I get 2 more, please? Okay. 1 more. Thank you. So kind. I love that. Oops, sorry if I bumped into you guys. I think I did. Sorry. Did I? Whatever. It is what it is. Alright. So, we have organize for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. Okay. You have declutter. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. We have quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Maybe do that while you're cleaning. Or while you're cleaning, as you clean, you create space to, make a little area for you to do meditation or journaling or just something to that helps you, maybe a little drawing spot, like a nice quiet spot to draw if you're into creative drawing or creative writing. You know what I'm saying? There's many different ways of doing that, but those are just some ideas. Okay, so back of the deck energy, we have sever vows of poverty. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. That's beautiful. Yeah, like I said, okay, so you guys could be dealing with actual money issues, but I feel like for this group, it's not really the money that's the issue. It's more the fact that you don't feel confident in yourself, the self-denial. So how are you denying yourself true fulfillment? Are you telling yourself that you're not capable? Are you telling yourself that it's not for you or it can't be for you? In what ways are you lying to yourself? There's a need to focus just on yourself and your own emotional well-being. What makes you happy? What makes you feel emotionally fulfilled? And how can you do more of that? I feel like you will adjust if you're leaving a situation. I feel like, or no matter what, I think even if if you're leaving a situation into a new environment, you're going to adjust. It may be feeling a little uncomfortable at first, but you will adjust to it. If you if it's not you leaving the environment, it's you actually I think either way it's going to be in a new environment for you. If you're not used to doing something a particular way, it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel a little uncomfortable because you're not used to it, but you will adjust. I feel like that's the message for you guys. If you're used to being in an unhealthy environment, of course, when you get into a healthy environment, it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel a little uncomfortable because you're not used to it. Right? But you will get to a place where you feel more confident and confident in yourself, or confident in your abilities, or even feeling more content in your environment. Messages from your spiritual team. Some more messages from your spiritual team. You guys got an extra one. Alright. So. We have prosperity. Your actions have resulted in incoming abundance. Keep in mind that abundance comes in a multitude of ways, not just with money, but wealth, like physical wealth, but it can also be abundance of health, abundance of food, abundance of joy, good times. Be open to the way abundance can come to you and appreciate it when it comes. We have sensitivity. Your sensitive feelings are your muse and inspiration for your creativity. Yeah, sometimes, like, when you're feeling sensitive in your environment, like, let's say you're feeling way down, then that's a sign that you're not in the right environment for you. Doesn't mean that there's nothing wrong with your sensitivity. It just means that you're not in the right environment for you. So acknowledge what your sensitivity is telling you. Okay? Express your inner truth. Your creative work shines brightest when it reflects your genuine feelings and thoughts. Yeah, with all this blue, I kind of was getting like the throat chakra. You also get your power back as you speak your truth. You may have had a hard time expressing yourself or speaking your truth. We have vulnerability. Listen to your vulnerable feelings as they contain wisdom and inspiration, and then pray for strength to focus on your priorities no matter what. I think the main message also, the main message is to focus on you and your emotional fulfillment, pile number 2. You may have been the type of person that's always put others ahead of you or before you, and you're being told it's your turn. You need to not do so much for others, but more for yourself. Divine guidance. The ideas you are receiving are heaven-sent answers to your prayers. So you are receiving lots of downloads and messages through your spiritual team. You just need to be open to accepting that is what it is. Don't deny yourself. You know you're not crazy. You're receiving that message at the right time because you're open to it. You know what I'm saying? You're given the ideas. Ideas sometimes, be curious with the ideas that come to your mind, because then that leads you to more information, that leads you to deeper knowing of yourself, experimentation and understanding yourself and the world around you. You're being guided. Trust the guidance. Okay? And then back of the deck, we have Mother Mary. The Blessed Mother is helping you with your divine life purpose. Okay, so let's get some more messages. What other messages do we have for pile number 2 from their spiritual team? Okay. We have steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. Daydream. You will more easily hear and receive your messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. See only love. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. Alright, and then back of the deck energy, you have there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and in this situation I can't even read now either. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly and through you. Yeah, I like the messages. It's like saying like that everything's happening in the way that it needs to, and if you have any like stress or concerns or worries, you can ask them. You can give that to your spiritual team. They will help ease you. They will help guide you. Um, I mean, they're already giving you guidance. They're already supporting. They're like letting you know like through this reading that they're here, and that they're basically kind of. I feel like you guys are getting a lot of confirmations in this reading. Honestly. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up the rest of this reading with my last deck. What we're gonna do is I want you to focus on a situation, or you can ask a yes or no question. But keep it in your keep your question in your mind. Repeat it if necessary. Just keep your focus on it, and we're gonna get some cards for some possible answers for you. Keep in mind that it's a general reading. Pile number 1 has some contradictory answers. So yeah, it was pretty interesting to say the least. But we'll see what comes up for you guys. So pile number 2, focus on your question and we'll pull out some cards for an answer. Question on pile 2's mind. What message does your spiritual team have for them? We have you're ready. Yeah, I'm being told to not. No, there's no more cards to pull. That's the only one. Pile 1 had like a couple cards that came up. That's why I said there was a contradictory. But yours is really direct and straight to the point, and I feel like there's a reason for that because you're already in like this state of confusion, and they don't want you to be any more confused. They want to give you a direct, honest answer, and the answer is you're ready. Back of the deck, choose a new direction. That is beautiful. Okay, I'm going to leave this here for you guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful morning, noon, or night whenever you guys are watching this. And if you like the reading, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing to my channel helps me get in tune with your energy, which provides me more accurate readings for you. And yeah, I just hope you guys have an awesome day. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye! Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the green aventurine turtle, this reading is for you. Let's get some messages from your spiritual team. We're going to start off with the tarot as usual, and then we're going to work our way through the oracles that I have pulled aside. Okie dokie. Tapping into the collective that chooses pile number 3, the green turtle. I said the green turtle. The green adventuring turtle. I'm feeling that some of you are healing. You may need to take your time. So let's find out. What messages does pile 3's spiritual team have for them? Messages from pile 3's spiritual team. Okay, starting off the read with the Queen of Summer. That is the Queen of Cups. Someone who is loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, or perhaps too much. Messages from pile number 3's spiritual team. The Star. Messages from pile 3's spiritual team. Prince of Winter. That's the Page of Swords. We have Ego. Then we have the High Priestess. Okay. Back of the deck, we have the Six of Summer, which is the Six of Cups. Children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go through the cards and read them one last time and read out the little description at the bottom. Well, I haven't even read, I only read the one, but... Alright, listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. Alright. I think this is Cancer, if I'm correct. The Star is Aquarius. Okay. Look to the future and hope with optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Alright, then we have the Prince of Winter, which is the Page of Swords. Someone who's intellectual, determined, focused, or impulsive. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes. Okay, and then we have Ego, which is, I believe, the Devil card. Alright. We have the illusion of being trapped. Placing too much importance on material items. Getting caught up in fear and worry. And then we have the High Priestess. Trusting your intuition. Careful reflection before taking action. Insights that come through meditation. Alright, and then remember we had the Six of Cups as back of the deck. Okay, so let's see. lots of major arcana. So your spiritual team is really trying to like get your attention here. There may be a shift or something major that's about to occur, or you just really need to like recognize something. Like I'm like hearing like alarms, kind of like how she's got I don't know if you noticed, but she's got like all these little fairies surrounding her. It's like I feel like your spiritual team is trying to get your attention. Your intuition's guiding you, but you might be feeling like with this the ego card, your ego may be telling you like no, that's not possible, or you may be like kind of contradicting you're not listening to your intuition, because you got the Queen of Cups along with the High Priestess, both giving you intuitive insights, and telling you to trust your intuition, right? And then you got your ego that's like creating this illusion. The star is telling you to remain hopeful within the situation. And then with the Page of Swords, it's like telling you to get ready for some changes. There may be some changes that you're going to take and things are going to pick up pretty quickly. They look like they're having fun. At least from my perspective. In my perspective, they look like they're excited and they're having fun. I feel like that there's going to be some unexpected happy changes that are going to occur for you. There may be, okay. We're going to get some more with the Oracle, but I feel like for some of you, there may be reconciliation with somebody, or somebody coming back to like kind of right their wrongs, or to like basically at least talk and communicate with you. Because the Page of Swords can also be someone that's coming out to reach out to you, messages coming through, communication coming through, right? And your intuition might be picking up on this person's energy because they're thinking about you. They're thinking about communicating with you. This person may, this conversation may lead to some form of healing or deeper understanding. Either about how you feel about the situation or how you perceive and see it. It does say coming back. I'm sorry. It does say right here, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So this can either make or break a friendship, relationship, depending on how that goes. But we do have the star, so there's healing that's going to be taking place. And didn't I say that I feel like you guys were that this pile was giving healing vibes. To slow down, take your time because you're healing. Because green aventurine is also a calming stone. It helps when you have like really strong, intense emotions. It helps you regulate those strong emotions. It helps you stay centered. Um, yeah. So, and then with the turtle here showing up, as the crystal, you could be taking your time or being need to take your time. Because the star also does represent healing. Then we also have happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. And I told you that this fairy riding on this little, I have no idea what kind of animal that is, but they look happy. They look like they're having fun. Something might be moving pretty fast once you make these shifts and changes, or when these shifts and changes occur, something might be picking up. Now, another thing is, so if you're not having someone come through, this could be like a way of perceiving things. Like maybe like growing up, you perceived a situation in a certain way because that was how your brain processed it as a child. And now with some more information that you're being guided to, it's going to shift and change your perspective. And it's because you've matured and grown, you're able to now understand that subject or that situation on a deeper level, and then that thus is going to provide healing or just a better understanding of self. So let's go ahead and get some more information, or I can't say more information, but let's get some more messages from your spiritual team. It's pretty significant because we do have 3 major arcana, so this is pretty big. It could be an internal shift. It can be, for some of you, external. But there is a need to take a look at what you, if there's something like, because we got the devil card. The devil card can mean something that traps you or makes you feel entrapped, right? That could be an addiction, it could be codependency, it can be a behavior or trait that is unhealthy, that hinders you. And, that could have been a coping mechanism or something that you were conditioned with from when you were young, and you're being guided through your intuition to get the information that helps liberate you from that. Because I feel like some of you may be intellectuals. Like you see things in a more logical view. Now, if that's not you, you're allowing your intuition to guide you to the right information that helps you consciously understand this situation or how you may be perceiving something. And then that in and of itself liberates you and provides that healing. Otherwise, there's just a need to be to remain hopeful and positive about such situation, because there will be some unexpected changes that are coming. And they could be in regards of an attachment that you have. Messages from pile number 2, Spirit. I said number 2, sorry. Pile 3. Interesting. This is interesting. Pile 3. Messages from pile 3, spiritual team. Okay, so the first card we have, oh, that's so funny. We have release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. Yeah, it's kind of interesting because I did say pile 2, and then pile 2 did have a card. They did have the death card, which in this deck is called release. And then you guys got the release card, so that's kind of funny. And then we got the devil card here, so some attachment, something that no longer serves you, you need to let go of because it's hindering you. there is a need to get like more in tune with your emotions or trusting your intuitive guidance. With this water, I don't know how to explain it, but there's the water represents your emotions, and the running, like there's this like path, like moving forward, and understanding your emotions and what they're telling you, or like your intuitive guidance. Okay. Can I get some more messages from pile number 3's spiritual team? See? Look at. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. See what I mean? You have the high priestess. You guys are really psychic. Very highly in tune people. You just are not, maybe not have been trusting it because of this fear. There's something that worries you with this ego card. Like I said, it's the devil. We have, I said this is Aquarius. So as I was saying, we have Aquarius here with the star card, and then we got Capricorn here. So those planets are ruled by your Saturn. Aquarius ruled by traditionally Saturn, but is also ruled by Uranus. So unexpected changes, unexpected events, something out of the box happening. But the Saturn is also about like bringing you lessons. So you're learning how to trust your intuition. If you're going through something hard with this devil card, this is a lesson that you're learning. What is it teaching you? How can you liberate yourself from it? Any other additional messages from pile number 3's spiritual team? More messages, please. Thank you. Okay. We have cancel, clear, and delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Yeah, so maybe you guys grew up with the conditioning of negative self-talk or having self-doubt. And so your spiritual team is telling you like, hey, we can help you with this. Let us help you. They're also even guiding you to the right information to help you. Maybe you're learning or coming across information about rewiring your brain or your subconscious, and that information, you're being guided to that information for a reason. So that you can consciously take the actions to working on that, as an example of that. Okay. Integrity. Align your actions so they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. Well, you have to understand yourself and your emotions in order for you to do that. So getting more in touch with your feelings and understanding, maybe someone is influencing you in a negative way because you're not so in tune with your own self. They're able to influence you away from yourself, and make you do things that are, that make you not feel very good about yourself. As an example, back of the deck energy, we have heal away addictions. It's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. You have the devil card. It's talking about addictions, and So like I said, it could be addictions, it could be codependency, it can be bad habits or traits that you've picked up on that may, with the Six of Some or the Six of Cups, this can be through from your childhood. These could be traits that you picked up on. Maybe this is something that you saw, or that you saw in your family line. As an example, like maybe if you're a girl, you saw the women act or do a certain behavior, and it kind of runs in the family. Or if you're a guy, same thing. All the men in your family act this way, or they take this action, or whatever it may be. Or maybe it doesn't even have to be an action. It could be the way of thinking. Or if it's not even your family, it could be your environment. Everybody in our neighborhood does it like this, or it's just everybody. Whatever conditioning you may have, you may not even be fully aware of it. That you were conditioned to believe a specific belief that you actually, your soul does not resonate with. So getting in tune with yourself and understanding. Your intuition is very strong, and you just need to let it guide you and accept what you're seeing and feeling. Messages from pile 3s. I want to say take your time with that turtle. Your guys are healing. Green aventurine is good stone to use while healing. Or on your healing journey. But with that turtle, it's just taking your time. Don't rush into things. And also don't close yourself off. Maybe your first instinct is to close yourself off. But you're being told to, take your time. There's no rushing. You can't rush healing. Everything has its, everything runs its course. Okay, thank you. Alright. So, we have dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. So listen to your dreams, guys. Keep a dream journal. Especially for those of you that are very in tune with their dreams or get very vivid dreams. If you don't have very vivid dreams, it will be to your benefit to create a dream journal and keep it next to your bedside and write it down, or write whatever you can remember immediately as you wake up. And it is a muscle. You will strengthen it as you continue practicing that. Okay? Organize for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. Detox your friendships. So this could even be childhood friends that are holding you back, or slowing your growth, or like I said earlier, they could be bad influences that are around you. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time, so be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. There's a saying, you are the company you keep. So, like, let's say you're with a group of people, and let's say these group of people act a certain way, and they don't really care about the reputation that they have. And well, you may not act like them, but because you hang out with them, other people that are outside of your group that are looking at you guys, you're going to be lump summed with those people. And so therefore you could be losing opportunities of growth and expansion because these people are like, well, I don't want to help this person out. If they're hanging out with people like that, then they're probably similar to like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to want to reach out and help somebody that doesn't want to help them, that wants to put themselves in a situation, in a group setting that doesn't like benefit them. Like, successful people don't hang out with unsuccessful people. They hang out with other successful people, as an example of that. If that makes sense. Okay, so exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. So maybe even tapping into things that you used to like to do when you were a kid. So like maybe you enjoyed dancing as a kid. Dancing is a form of exercise and it's also a form of expression. So you're doing two things at once. Look at that. Being productive. I love that. I love that so much. Okay. But another thing, like maybe you enjoyed skating. And maybe getting back into that. Maybe you enjoyed certain sports and you haven't played those in a while. Just getting back in touch with things that make you happy, it would be the best thing, especially if you don't really like exercising. But yeah, exercising definitely does start creating those good, happy chemicals in your brain. You start getting your blood starts flowing more and getting more oxygen to your brain, which also makes you feel good. You feel more confident. You feel more motivated and drive. Like, it doesn't happen right away, of course. I mean, you might feel exhausted and drained, but over time you're going to build up that momentum, you're going to build up that stamina and that endurance, and you're going to feel, if in the long run, you're going to feel much better. And then because of that, you're going to be able to manifest faster. All right, back at the deck, we have visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually comes reality. Hold a steady vision of which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. This kind of reminds me of that star card, to remain hopeful and to keep optimism in your thoughts while moving forward. More messages for Pile 3 spiritual team. Enough messages this Pile 3 spiritual team have for them. Messages from Pile 3 spiritual team. We have divine guidance. The ideas you're receiving are heaven-sent answers to your prayers. We have blocks lifted. Previous obstacles came from fear, and they are now lifted away. Okay, so for some of you, I want to say with the blocks lifted, I want to say, because everybody's on their own timeline within their journey, some of you are struggling with this. And that's where your spiritual team is like, hey, this is what you need to work on. For others of you, I feel like you may have already worked through these fears, but because of past experiences, you may be not entirely believing that you worked on it. Like, you may not, like, you already worked through it, you've already healed it, but you may feel like you still need to work on it or heal from it, and you just need to be more optimistic and have more faith in yourself. And if you haven't finished healing these aspects or haven't worked through all of this, know that you will reach a point where you will be healed from these fears. Alright, so any other additional messages from pile 3? Spiritual team, thank you. Alright, so we have media. You can reach more people by working with video, audio, print, and online media. Okay, so some of you may even be receiving messages through media, through social media, you know, whether that's like, you know, learning, educational videos, or, you know, understanding of oneself. You're going to be guided to the right messages that are going to be beneficial to you. Just know that you're being guided. And the information that feels right for you is what's meant for you. Okay? Back of the deck energy, we have detox time. You got detox twice. You got detox your friends, and now you got detox time. Release toxins from your body, mind, and diet. Hey, some of you may have been contemplating between pile 2 and pile 3. Just some of you. So if you were debating between the two, but then chose this pile, there will be some messages for you or confirmation for you in pile number 2. But if not, that's okay. Alright? So this is also telling you to be mindful of your diet, your body, and the things that you're feeding your mind through social media. As an example. Make sure that you're only feeding yourself, your mind, you know, positive things, not watching unhealthy, lower vibrational entertainment. Entertainment that shares love, not feeding off of the entertainment of those of others that you know, like, that can hinder or hurt other people, you know, like, don't entertain that kind of don't entertain that kind of stuff. Watch videos or content that sit with you emotionally, that make you feel good after watching it, not stuff that makes you feel bad. You know, like, even like limiting like gossipy type videos. Because let's be real, most of the gossip, when it comes to gossip, it usually is not the best gossip. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not healthy gossip. Not to say that all gossip is bad, but, you know, most stuff, when you think like, oh, I got the tea on this person, is usually not very positive information about that person. And then all that energy that you're wasting on hearing about this person's drama, you could have been using that for yourself. You know, sometimes that stuff is a distraction. Alright, pile 3. Messages from pile 3, spiritual team. Messages. Pile 3, spiritual team. Messages from pile 3, spiritual team. And 2 more, please. I'll take 2 more. Messages from pile 3, spiritual team. Alright, so we have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. I don't know if I said that correctly. Ah. Okay, you get the gist though. Alright, so yeah, I love that. Stay optimistic. Alright, creative project. Your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion toward your life. Yeah, that explains why you probably, a lot of you maybe even be wanting to do social media or of some kind, or a business or a creative project, and share that online. And you may be feeling like you may be in doubt of your like abilities or what you have to offer to the world, and that could be a conditioning that you had, had growing up or whatever. But they want you to have more confidence in yourself and in your abilities. Maybe you're around toxic friends that are like, oh, that's stupid. Just saying. All right, so family. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. Yeah, so for some of you, this could also be within your family ties. You know, deep-rooted belief systems, and you're learning to liberate yourself from that, and your lineage. So you guys could be black sheep, you guys could be people that are here to help liberate your ancestry. Alright? And that's not easy. But as you heal yourself, you heal your lineage. And you heal the lineage prior to you and the ones that are coming after. Okay? So you're doing not only your family of service, but the world of service. Okay? See only love. This is your back of the deck energy, by the way. I don't know if I said that. Alright? Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. Okay. So I want you to think of a situation or a yes or no question that you've been wanting guidance or an answer to, and I'm going to finalize the reading with this deck by pulling a card for an answer for you. Okay, so I want you, pile 3, to focus on your question, whether this is a yes or no question, or just focus on the situation that troubles you or you need guidance in, and we're going to get an answer for you. Pile 3. Pile 3 spiritual team, please give us an answer for the situation or question on their mind. Alright, so first card we have is success. Okay, that's beautiful. And then the last card we have is trust. Because you gotta have faith. Man, I wish I knew where I got that from. It's just like, it's the way you say it too. Like you had to say it just like that. I don't know if it's from a movie or something. I don't remember where I heard that from, but because gotta have faith. That's the star card, man. Stay optimistic. Trust that you're being guided in the right direction. Trust that you'll be successful. okay, and overcoming these fears. Trust that you'll be successful in whatever endeavors you have. You know what I'm saying? Fear is just an illusion created by the brain, and you can give it less power by facing it. Alright? And back of the deck energy of this deck, we have there's something better. There's something better than what you've been dealing with. There's something better on the other side. There is something better than what you were already dreaming of. So if there's something, you know, dream bigger. Something that you're dreaming about, you want to go, goals that you want to go after, dream bigger. You can have it all. Why settle for less? Right? Okay. Well, this is where I'm going to leave you guys at your reading. Alright? I hope you guys have a beautiful morning, noon, or night whenever you guys are watching and tuning into this reading. If you like the reading, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. By subscribing to my channel, I can better tap into your energy and provide even more accurate readings for you guys. And with that said, I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed, wonderful day, and see you guys in the next video. Bye!